You're listening to the LoFi Music Academy podcast, your go-to space for all things lo-fi. Sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of lo-fi music production.
Hi, and welcome to the LoFi Music Academy podcast. I'm Spencer J, your guide through the chilled-out, atmospheric world of lo-fi beats. Today we're diving into one of the most essential, yet often misunderstood tools in music production, and that's compression. Compression is one of those techniques that when used right can glue your entire mix together, add warmth, and give your tracks that signature lo-fi feel. But when used wrong, it can suck the life right out of your music. So today we're breaking it all down, what compression is, why it matters, and how you can use it to elevate your lo-fi beats. Let's jump in. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is compression? Simply put, compression controls the dynamic range of your audio. That's the difference between the loudest and softest parts of your track. It brings the quieter sounds up and tames the louder peaks, creating a more balanced and cohesive mix. Imagine watching a movie where the dialogue is super quiet, but the action scenes are ear-shatteringly loud. Compression is like having someone gently adjust the volume for you, keeping everything smooth and consistent. In lo-fi, where we love organic sounds and imperfections, compression helps everything sit comfortably in the mix without losing that warmth and that intimate vibe. Now that we know what compression does, let's talk about how to use it in lo-fi music, and there are a few key ways to apply compression effectively. Firstly, soft compression for glue. This is perfect for making your mix feel cohesive. Applying gentle compression to your drum bus or your master channel can help glue all the elements together. Next, we have parallel compression for punch. If you want your drums to hit harder without overpowering the track, blend a heavily compressed version of your drums into the original signal. This adds punch while keeping the dynamics all intact. And lastly, sidechain compression for groove. Sidechaining creates that classic lo-fi bounce by lowering the volume of certain elements when the kick drum hits. Try sidechaining your pads or bass to the kick for that subtle pulsing effect. Each of these techniques can add depth and warmth to your track without compromising the overall chill vibe. Let's break down the key settings on a compressor and how they impact your sound. Firstly, the threshold. This sets the level at which the compressor starts working. In lo-fi, keep it gentle. You want to control the dynamics and not flatten them. Next, we have ratio. This determines how much compression is applied once the threshold is crossed. A low ratio, like 2:1 or 3:1, works well to maintain a natural dynamic. We also have attack and release controls. The attack controls how quickly the compressor kicks in, and the release controls how fast it stops. For drums, try a slower attack to let the transients through and a faster release to keep things smooth. Next we have knee. Soft knee settings make compression more subtle, which is ideal for lo-fi's relaxed sound. And remember, use your ears more than your eyes when adjusting all of these settings. Now let's talk about what not to do when using a compressor. Firstly, overcompression. This can make your track sound flat and lifeless. Lo-fi thrives on dynamics and movement, so don't overdo it and don't squash it to death. Next, ignoring the context. Compression affects how each element interacts in the mix. Always listen in context, not in solo. And lastly, overusing sidechain compression. While sidechaining adds groove, too much can sound unnatural. Just keep it subtle. Avoiding these mistakes ensures your compression enhances your track instead of hurting it. You might be wondering what plugins are best for compression in lo-fi music. Here are a few favourites. If you're using Ableton Live, you could use the Glue compressor, or Logic Pro's Vintage VCA for that analog warmth. You could also use RC20 Retro Color for some subtle compression and textures, or the Wave CLA-2A for some smooth vintage style compression. Try these out and see what fits your workflow best. Compression is a powerful tool, especially in lo-fi production. When used thoughtfully, it brings warmth, cohesion, and groove to your tracks. Don't forget to experiment, and most importantly, trust your ears. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing it with fellow music producers who might find it useful. Until next time, keep creating, stay inspired, and remember, it's all about the vibe. Take care and see you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to the LoFi Music Academy podcast. If you're ready to start making lo-fi music and want to go even deeper, grab your free guide. Discover the 6 essential steps to create a release-ready lo-fi track from scratch. Whether you're using budget gear in your bedroom or a small home studio, this guide will help you get that polished, dreamy lo-fi sound you're after. Just go to www.lofimusicacademy.com. Until next time, keep creating those laid-back vibes, and don't forget to subscribe for more lo-fi tips and tricks.